I am disappointed. I lost my other set of shades today. I don't know where I put them. I think I put them down somewhere. I might have even dropped them somewhere. But these are not the other ones that I normally wear. They're like kind of subpar. But honestly, I was actually thinking about it on the car ride back from Walmart. I don't know if you can hear me. I was thinking about it on the car ride back from Walmart. There's like a couple months ago, I was debating on getting like $300 Ray-Bans, like sunglasses, just because they're really cool. And then I'm like, why? I'm probably gonna lose them. I mean, yeah, you might think of them more, but like, I have like 6. Oh my gosh. See? And I start yawning as soon as like I turn this camera on. It's annoying. I have like 6 pairs of shades already. But I don't know. I would end up losing them pretty quickly. It's like one mistake and then all of a sudden they're gone. Anyways, November 25th, 2023. 212 days. This is a cigarette. 178 since I drank. 168 since I've smoked weed. 144 since I vaped. 24 out of 25 physical activity. 24 out of 25 flossing. 19 out of 25 meditating. 7 out of 25 core. 19 out of 25 cold shock. 8 out of 25 nofap. 9 out of 25 reading. Physical health, 6 out of 10. Mental health, 8 out of 10. Career productivity, 6 out of 10. Friendships, relationships, 7 out of 10. General happiness, 6 out of 10. Day 7,971 out of 14,600. Up at 7:30 at breakfast with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of my buddies until 8:30. Comment on 3/4 for someone. I was sitting there talking to them, and then someone walked by. Someone being a she. And I just finished discussing a stat that almost 75%, 74% of Canada's military is rating in overweight or obese. And like, I was on a bit of a tear. I was just rambling, and then she walked by, and I was at the table with 4 guys and 1 girl, 1 woman, and she's like older, a little bit more mature. And then I just sort of slipped in. I said 75%, and then she just tore me open in front of the 4 guys, and like it completely threw me off kilter because like they were friends. And it threw me off, right? And then all day, it's been stuck in the back of my head. Just fat shaming in general. I'm like, I don't think anything needs to be said about it. Was it a comment that I take back? No. Is it a comment that in the future I should probably refrain from saying or be more aware of my audience? Absolutely. But I don't regret saying it because it's what I was thinking. So anyways, yeah, just off kilter. And then after that, about 8:30, I went to the soccer pitch with 2 of my boys, my keeper and the other striker that I've been training with, from 9 to 11 a.m., 2-hour training session. I was warming up for a good half an hour. I did 5 laps of the field. I did some static stretching, a little bit of dynamic stretching, and then I did a bunch of vagus nerve stimulation to push a bunch of extra flow to my feet. And then 60 minutes of shooting practice, so an hour of shooting. Did 15 minutes of PKs, 15 minutes of 100 keep-ups with them. So we were all standing in like a triangle, and we tried to get 100 keep-ups between the 3 of us. Just keeping the ball up off the ground, 100 touches, which was nice. back here for about 11:30, doing contrast therapy and trying this new game out that I downloaded until noon. Then I was in the shower until 12:30, scrolling through Instagram Reels and doing vitamin E treatment until 1300. And then I was at Long and McQuaid with my buddy until 2:30. I picked up a ukulele and a tuner for about $80. I was at Walmart for team snacks. So we have a game tomorrow, and I got a bunch of snacks with my buddy for the team. Filled up the cooler until 15:15. Back here for about 15:30. Scrolling Instagram Reels until 16:30. Doing supper from 16:30 till 1700. Oh my gosh. Nap until 19:30. Doing more Instagram Reels until my buddy showed up at 20:30, 8:30. Then I was doing the project that I'm working on, presenting it to my buddy until 2200. Then we were chatting until 23:30. It's the shower from 2400 to 24:30. But when he left and before I went in the shower, I was just wandering around pointlessly figuring out what to do because I had so many things that I wanted to do. And then when I woke up back up after my nap, I was like, yeah, I don't want to do them anymore. So it's very disappointing actually to just disappoint yourself, but unrealistic expectation. It's necessary. Anyways, subjective journaling until 01:15. Objective journaling until 01:30. Joloing till 1:45. I'm 3 minutes past. So yeah, it's 1:48 a.m. I'll be doing my flame meditation till about 2 a.m. and then I'll be in bed for about 2 a.m. Two Roses. Happy I spoke to my buddy and presented. He's amazing. Got a business background. I don't really know that much about presentations, especially in the format that I wanted to present in. And I'm lucky to have two parents. Right, very lucky to still have two parents. One thorn, I'm bothered by my lack of productivity tonight. You know what? I went for a nap. I woke up from the nap. If I did the work, that's great. If I didn't, whatever. I'll get it done eventually. But I was still very bothered by the fact that I didn't get it done. Right? There's a bunch of things that I wanted to try. I wanted to try developing a couple new skills tonight, but yeah, caught up doing other things, and then whatever. Forget. Not forget, you just don't want to do it. One bud. I look forward to presenting on Monday. One memory. First time I smoked weed. That was in grade 11 at lunch and at school. I was pretty well passed out at physics class after lunch. And then I went to the library and knocked out on one of the sofas at the library. Fitness, 2 hours. Socializing, 6 hours. Productivity, 3. Working, 0. Sleeping, 8 hours. Rest and recovery, 3 hours. And learning, 2 hours. So, not a terrible day. Just really relaxed. But one thing I wanted to talk about was tattoos. I don't really know why. Oh, I do remember why, actually. The reason why is kind of weird. I downloaded a song called Tattoos, or Tattoo. It's actually a pretty good song, actually. What's it? I forget who it's by. Search who it's by. Laureen. Tattoo by Laureen. It's on Apple Music. Anyways, yeah, so permanent disfigurement is what a tattoo is. It's permanent disfigurement. And I think that there's other decisions that don't give you the instantaneous high of permanent disfigurement. If you think about it, permanent disfigurement could also be smoking weed, drinking, anything bad that you're putting into your body to give yourself a temporary pleasure. To achieve that temporary dopamine hit. But I think that if you rewired your mind to pursue prolonged configurement with your decisions, because at the end of the day, it's just your decisions that lead to either permanent disfigurement or prolonged configurement. I think some of the decisions like stopping, saying no to, booze for the first time, or saying no to weed for the first time, or trying out new things, right? Like every little decision reconfigures your life in such a way that this small decision has to lead to a cascade of different decisions, because it's like a positive feedback loop, right? Addictions, mental health issues, problems. A lot of the time I find that, or I witness, I can't really speak too much for myself. I witness it going into almost like a negative feedback loop, and it gets worse and worse and worse, progressively more and more traumatic. But I think there's something to be said about reconfiguring your mind so that you sort of focus on what decisions am I making that are progressing myself, right? And how does that build a new cascade of ideas or goals and dreams? Anyways, I don't want to be some online guru. I like talking to myself. It's just what's on my mind for the night. Disappointed about my shades, not gonna lie. I like those shades. I do have other shades, but these ones will do. They're like really cheap. They're like $2 shades, but at least at least I haven't lost them yet, because they've been stuck on my wall for the last 3 months. Anyways, that's it. That's all. If you're listening, cool. Thanks for watching. If you're not, well, you're missing out. Toodles.